Yes, welcome to Things on Things podcast. I'm your host, or can I say one of your hosts, and my name is Chief Tango. And we have the host
My name is Macmillian Olabode.
and our co host also.
Ebina Trust.
So don't forget that you can actually follow us or subscribe to our channel on YouTube on Things on Things podcast, and also follow us on Facebook on Things on Things podcast, Instagram Things on Things podcast. Just like we said, and just like you know, this is the first edition of Things on Things, and we are here right away to give you to discuss matters that is affecting us, that is also affecting you. So today we are going to be discussing on relationship issue, and this topic for today is, what do you think a perfect relationship should look like? You know, we have been having these issues of relationship lately, where people actually
She,
you hear issue that they have started dating for a very long time, and before you know it, I don't like the girl again, I don't like the guy again. So, what should a perfect relationship look like?
Chief Tango, you again and relationship.
Waiting, I want to. Waiting, I want to.
My relationship actually be perfect.
You know they talk something now. You know they talk something now.
What's actually there is that for me, when you say perfect relationship, it doesn't, there's no relationship that is actually perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing, the perfection that I think we are looking out for me,
Mm.
should be uh, my safety. Yeah, my safety.
Mm.
Let's talk of my safety, and also you are comfortable. Maybe I should be comfortable around you. And I love this, like, communication.
Mm.
So even though we have conflict in a relationship, which is very very normal, yeah. So, but I should be safe. You get. So I don't know what you think about that, but that's how I feel a perfect relationship should be.
Well, just like you just said, this safety issues is one of the most talked about in the world when it comes to relationship, because everybody needs to be safe. Because I think, and I feel, and I know that relationship is supposed to be a safe zone for everybody. Like when you're out there, you work hard, and you come back to your house, to your spouse, or to someone you're dating and ready to get married to. It should be a safe zone for you. So if there is nothing like protection, both emotionally and physically, then I think there is a problem. You get the point.
Okay,
So,
okay, that's true. That's
so
true.
for that, for me to feel safe, let me not say me,
Mm.
because I've actually spoke with someone that told me that he was in a relationship, like, he actually loved this particular girl, and what really helped that was the physical attraction that he
Okay.
has towards that girl.
Mm.
That maybe anytime they have conflict or they fight or they quarrel, sometimes not that kind of physical
Point.
fight,
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes they quarrel, but whenever she sees the beauty of her girl, that kind of thing used to come out down. Is
Mm.
this kind of person that love and figure hate? I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I
oh,
know you know.
you
You know figure.
understand,
Yeah,
you
just
guy.
yeah, yeah. Okay. So whenever she see a woman coming around with
She or he.
E. So
Okay.
whenever she E
I don't know
see
what's
she.
what is happening with she or he.
Sorry, am I?
This shit don't enter your head, bro. I don't know the reason now. Well, but anyway, just go on.
You know that with Nigerian musician that used to sing, I too like
Woman,
woman. Yeah,
I
no,
know the
the
door.
Okay.
Maybe that is why the she is coming into my head.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not the guy?
So,
Well, we also have this issue of communication. Communication is one thing that people really they don't really focus attention on it when it comes to relationship. So because I feel that the perfect relationship, just like Trust actually said, that there is nothing like perfect relationship, and that is true. Yeah, because we are all humans, we are imperfect, and coming from where we are coming from, we feel that our own perfection, based on what we see and based on how we are dust. So I feel that our own perfection should come with some mutual respect, communications,
Yes, being
emotional
able to
feelings
communicate freely,
freely.
yes,
discuss
yes,
anything together.
yes.
Yeah,
That's
open
that's
communication is
yes.
very important.
Yeah.
That we
build up the relationship.
Very
Yeah,
well.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Imagine you have a problem with your wife or your husband in the house, and
You
you
can't
can't
talk
come, you can't
about
talk
it.
about it.
Yeah, so honest communication is very, very, very important.
Very, very important.
Wow.
Understand? Because if you don't have honest communication in the relationship, then the second one that I'm actually trying to bring out, which is the trust issue.
Mm.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it-
yeah.
and
To
it-
me, I feel trust is the backbone of
very strong, man.
That's trust.
Very, very
Yeah. Trust and loyalty.
Trust and loyalty, you
Yes,
understand?
yeah,
So
yeah,
It's the
if
backbone
of a relationship,
of a relationship.
sharp.
Sure.
When you want it to be like a perfect relationship, like you said,
Yes,
trust
yes. Yeah,
is the
yeah.
backbone.
Imagine where you are living with someone you don't trust.
Oh, that's very, very.
Yeah,
That's
you
very,
can actually,
very
your wife can actually go to the market and she's telling you, honey, I'm in the market. You're asking your wife, are you sure you're in the market?
Oh, tragic. Those are trust issues.
Trust issue, very strong trust issue. You understand? So I don't know how you will be dating someone or you are married to someone and you can't really trust the person. You understand? So because you know that trust is all about this area, to rely on someone. That,
You don't
okay,
feel anxious about
feel
what,
anxious,
what is
nothing.
going on. Yeah,
You
yeah.
understand?
I understand.
Person will actually tell you, oh, look at how it is. So this zero is zero. When the person says this is zero, you just know, oh, it's coming from my guy, sorry for my girl, it's zero. Don't worry, just leave it, it's zero. So that to realize that someone you love is within the confront or the confines of trust, I think is a big thing for all of us.
Sure.
And also this helps issue, when it comes to conflict at home, health conflict, like
Yeah.
healthy conflict. Sorry, when you have healthy conflict at home, and you mentioned that when you were talking about trying to handle matters at home, and when you have issues with your spouse or with someone you're dating, the conflict can actually be healthy if it's something you guys can sit and discuss without throwing blows.
True.
You get it?
That's where the communication comes in again.
Very, very
Yes.
And I think all of them,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
settle.
Both of you are ready to talk when there is conflict.
Very nice. Yes. Oh, wow.
Because I actually feel that to some point when you look at a relationship in Nigeria and you look at we try to make comparison with relationship in Nigeria and relationship in other countries, I think people think that the ones in other countries are more better than the ones in Nigeria, but I don't see that
No,
way.
not at all. I think same thing should apply everywhere.
You get the point.
Anybody that have that kind of sentimentation, I think maybe they watch movies. Maybe some of the movies, maybe it's because of those foreign movies they used to watch. That is
Yes.
why they conclude that way. But for me, it's not a country-based
Issue.
issue. Yeah, it's not a country-based issue. I've seen. Let me not say I have.
Yes.
I've seen people who are actually doing fine in their relationship, and even those that are married, I know some that are doing very perfect. Even though they have conflict, they have misunderstanding. Sometimes they still come together to build their trust and build their communication, and they are living very okay. So I can attest to that. Yeah. So
Like it's not from experience. It's okay. Like from not a personal experience that you actually see somewhere.
yeah.
Well, if you're just listening to us, this is Things on Things podcast, and we are your host. And just like I said, my name is Chief Tango, and he's Trust Ebuna, and we have Macmilia or Labode.
Yeah.
So just like, and please don't forget that you can actually subscribe to our channel, follow us on the Facebook, and also follow us on Instagram, TikTok also, and please like, share, and comment where necessary. And we are still on this matter: what you think a perfect relationship should look like. And we have so many opinions on this matter. I know you two also are sitting down there. You have an opinion whether your man concerning this matter, because no matter who they see regularly on for this our country, maybe Nigeria, say people they get issues for relationship because they reason that their relationship is not perfect. So what do you think is a perfect relationship? First, before you start thinking what you think about a perfect relationship, just like my brother here said, that there is nothing like perfect relationship. And you can actually attest to that because you see things around. You're not perfect. Even you where they talk say you want to make your husband not get big tummy. You want to make your husband the gym. You want to make your husband day like this. You want to make your husband day like that. You you feel like say you get tummy, you know, big tummy too, understand? So or you get other things where another person go feel still see say I don't like this girl because he get this thing. So there's nothing like perfect relationship because we are all imperfect. You get, but we can actually say that a perfect relationship is a relationship that is without that is not without problems. That is in a perfect relationship there is problems.
Sure.
There is always problems.
Sure.
Now,
I agree to
what is
that.
making it perfect is how we handle these problems. Because say you get one adage where Igbo people they talk say one minute only does not mean a lot of yeah, you understand? It means that you say that your child has grown. Your child has grown. It does not mean that he's tall. You get, somebody who is actually grown should be able to reason with his senses, have a sense of reasoning. So when you are inside a relationship, that's why you hear people talk about you being mature before you enter a relationship. If you're not mature before you enter a relationship, you will have problems, and these problems will actually make you to feel that person the one you're dating is not perfect for you. Then you start asking yourself questions of how many relationship would you enter before you find someone that is perfect for you. So I don't know.
So I agree to that. Relationship is not it's not a baby food. Yeah. Relationship is not a baby food. Yeah, because there's a lot of things that happen there that can sometimes based on actions, character that some people display. It might weigh you down. Are you with me? It might weigh you down, make you feel not happy.
Yes.
Because of recent, I met someone that was telling me about the relationship he had with a guy, and he was telling me that this guy is nice. He gives him money, whatever he has. This guy give, but this guy was not like giving her attention that he wanted.
Oh.
So
Guys, you can have it all. You can have it all.
that
He
whatever
seems to have so many
experience show. And I know say we get other peoples too we go like share their experience, and
Yes.
I go like see una like hear una experiences una comment for our comment section so that I go feel learn from now too, so that I go feel share, so that I go carry your own as another experience. So my lovers or my followers, I mean, una comment. I hear from una. So the girl was now telling me that whenever she needs money, this guy will turn up, give him money. There was a day this guy was feeling lonely, and then he said he called the guy and then asked the guy that, please, I'm free today. Can we go out
On a date.
just buy ice cream, we roll around? The guy told the guy, no, I'm very busy. See, you know what? Let me just send you some amount of money. You take yourself out. So the guy was not. Even though the guy was sending the money, he was not really happy.
Yeah.
The guy was not really happy. So I don't just know. That's why relationships sometimes can be so. I don't know how to place it.
I think these emotional issues that people have in the relationship is something that some people start it like it's a joke. You are playing with someone's emotions and you feel it's just nothing really they happen. Just they do nothing. Not like they do anything, but you're doing something. You understand? When it comes to intimacy in a relationship, we know it's very very important in a relationship. Where there is no intimacy in the relationship, I think that relationship is bound to fail. You get the point?
Yeah.
Some people in a relationship, they use intimacy, the lack of intimacy, like hoarding intimacy with their mate as a tool to say, you have done me something I don't like, because of that now, nothing will happen now. Just day now, just day your day. The husband will just sleep one side, the wife sleep one side. You get, so if you are trying to use the hoarding of intimacy as a tool in your relationship, then you are actually telling yourself and your spouse that the relationship you're in, that you're looking for something very perfect. Like you're looking for a man or a woman that God actually sent down from heavens to you. And we know say only God, only Adam, I don't get that first-hand experience. Only Adam and Eve, I get that first-hand. We say now God just tell Adam, just carry Eve, just give Adam. Say how far? And even for not tell away. You get what's not even when I read Bible.
You not even perfect. You know even really perfect because after everything still happen.
They still know do well.
That man still on the talk say.
Nah, this woman will give him.
No be the woman will give me.
But you know, say when I they try to read that place, they analyze what thing God do for that place. I come find out say you don't get what thing really dey for this world where God never really do. God don't MC. God don't turn speaker. He don't turn. Fine, he be the best speaker because for Adam and Eve marriage na God na him be their speaker.
No be lie.
So
Not true, not true.
for God to actually bring all those things now to share, they feel say relationships is supposed to be something that we all should be enjoying, like you and your spouse or you and someone you're dating. Now, something when if una two put hand together, keep extra emotions aside, like small thing they irritate you, small thing they do like this, small thing they do this one. I think a relationship will actually be perfect in this world. I don't know how to take him. You understand?
Yeah.
Because you know get how again when we talk about this relationship matter and the honest, we talk about the mutual respect, talk about the honest communication, talk about the trust, we talk about the healthy conflict, we talk about what is it called again, the love inside the love. If those things are not present, I don't think there is healthy relationship in that relationship. Nothing concern healthiness there. You get. And for our lookers, we see the lookers, not forget, say, this na Things on Things podcast, and we talk about waiting you fit think, say, perfect relationship fit look like. You
Yes,
understand?
yes,
So
yes,
I
yes.
beg, just put your mouth for this matter. Hit our comment section. Talk your own about what you feel say. And if you get any experiences, if you just tell us, because in our next episodes, we'll be looking forward to those experiences. We can use those experiences to build on and give you something very nice in our next episode. This is Things on Things podcast, and we are still your host. And you're talking about host Ola Mide Macmillia. And we're talking about host Trust Ebina and host Chief Tango, aka Mwigwe Obiefila Bethel.
It's your new